All right, we are here live streaming our 7th game of the Season 0 simulation. We have Baker Mayfield going today. Maybe get 2 in today, but I know at least we're going to try to get 1. I know I said we would try to get 1 in yesterday, but it didn't quite work. So here we are. You got the updated stats, not really stats. What are they? Updated standings. Let's go with. There, Pat Mahomes with a huge lead, throwing 2 touchdown passes there, 17.72 points. And J.J. McCarthy lonely at the bottom, 4.74. We've got a lot more simulations to come in the next few days, and you can still get involved. It looks like we do have a purchaser of the Bryce Young NFT coming around, so we're going to add him to the mix in the next couple of days, and he'll be giving it a go along in the simulation come his turn. But we have a bunch more that are still up for grabs over at the Magic Eden Marketplace. You can get your NFT over there and activate it on our website, the QB Club .xyz, and then that QB will be entered into our Madden simulation. The top 8 quarterbacks from the simulation move on to our tournament round 2. All of the quarterbacks that make the round of 8, that make the second round 2, they will get their owners will earn some of our next gen NFTs coming out as well. I do have the list somewhere. I will start reading them off as we get closer and closer to firming up a top 8 as the simulation goes by. But we have 6 of these already done, and I think we're about 18 or 19 total. So we have a lot more simulations to come and a lot more time. And again, if you purchase an NFT by the end of round 1, you will be included. You also have to activate it over on the website, but you will be included in the Season 0 simulation and eligible to win some of our next generation NFTs for the 2026 season. All right, we are going to remove our image here and set up a simulation. We're always playing against the Jets, guys. You know that by now. 3-minute quarters, which has been rather challenging for some of these guys. I love the Tirico and Olsen combination. We're going to go with 8:15 p.m. and clear. That's what we've been doing, trying to keep these simulations uniform across the board for as best we can. No music played on these simulations, just for YouTube strike, copyright issues. Let's see how this goes here. And if you've been following along, we consistently have an issue with the beginning of these games and have to do a little quick restart. Baker Mayfield, owned by our friend AJ. AJ owns Baker Mayfield. Looked like a real solid purchase early in 2025. There was MVP talk. The Bucks did really well in the beginning of the season, and then they just kind of fell off the map. All right, again, here's where we've been sticking right here. So let us just kind of go. This is just the way I've been doing it. And then normally it just kicks in. Again, this is CPU versus CPU. I am not controlling anything. And, if you've been paying attention, the whole purpose for choosing the Jets as sort of the control was that offenses would be able to carve them up in the simulations. There are 74 overall. Not especially stacked with top-notch players, although you do have Vera Tucker playing, which he didn't play at all during the season. And Breece Hall is a solid player. There's Mitchell. Seen a lot of A.D. Mitchell here in these games, and less Garrett Wilson than you would think. Todd Bowles, former Jets coach, somehow still there in Tampa Bay. Taylor has just been carving up defenses like crazy. The Jets on the road. The Jets, the number ranked 74 team, or 74 rating. Sorry. 5-1 in these games. 5-1. Winning 5. That's right. Winning 5, which is more than they've won in the actual regular season. Only losing one game against the Rams, and that one was a nail biter. 7-3. So it's been rather interesting here. Excuse me. My voice is coming back a little. I know the earlier ones are really bad, but had a bout with the flu. But I'm making a comeback.
Certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Oof. Crushed.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job.
3rd and 19.
They have this protection shored up. And
should be. Baker's getting ready. You'd like to think that he's only a few seconds from making his appearance in this game. Start getting some points for AJ.
Now it's 3rd and long. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Needs 19. He's got a lot of time. Oh.
And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And the defender does such a good job, like not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't.
And we'll see Baker Mayfield, looks like.
Knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
All right, that's a lot of yards.
The Tampa Bay offense set to work for the
85 yards away.
And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw. But that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts
4 yards on that one.
on your secondary to know, I got to defend.
Clock. They're just running the clock on that on these runs. You just want to, you know, as in this tournament, you really just want to see passing, pass. Especially out of our QBs. Really, the Jets, I don't care if they run. There's a 1st down. Eating up some of that yardage.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. This is a clear example as to why.
Oh, there you go, a little play action. About 15 yards there. And what we've seen is you really need at least one touchdown, whether it be rushing or passing, in order to be competitive here. Get yourself in the mix. Without a TD, you're pretty much dead in the water. And the only one to get 2 TDs, other than Tyrod Taylor, which doesn't count, was Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes has got 17 points, fairly comfortable lead so far. And that #1 NFT, there's another catch. I get Baker with about 26 yards. With that #1 NFT, James Cook. The James Cook NFT will go to the #1 QB coming out of round 1. So far. But the Patrick Mahomes owner, our friend Brian. Another play action. 4 yards. We got 30 for Mayfield. Should not get any injuries. Again, all of these games, if there's any issues with the Xbox and the Xbox shuts down or I lose my Wi-Fi. The live stream, if something happens to the live stream, we'll keep going as best we can.
It's Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs.
2-minute warning.
The first down.
But if the Xbox goes down, we'll do our best to reset it. See if we can start where it goes down, and if not, we restart. Everything is our decision here. We'll do the best we can to keep things fair. Of course, fair. I'm still kicking myself over the J.J. McCarthy game. I don't know how the CPU made some of the decisions at the end of that game, and I do feel bad for our J.J. McCarthy NFT owner. McCarthy is the one that... McCarthy and Burrow are probably not making it to the second round. Out of the 6 games we've seen so far.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read.
Under a minute to go here.
And just play like a robot.
AJ really needs to see a touchdown here. A little screen pass. What do we got? Oh, why did he not cut in? Oof. Looks like he had the blockers out there. He just stayed to the outside. You gotta wonder.
50 seconds to play until halftime.
Mike Evans apparently kicking a field goal. We've seen that animation before. The receiver feigning a field goal. Well, I mean, this kind of sucks if you're AJ, right? You got about 40 yards passing. That works out to 1.6 fantasy points. That's not going to be enough. You got a kickoff here to the Jets. Tampa Bay's got 3 timeouts. Are they going to use them? It depends, I guess, on the first couple of plays. But it's looking like we may not see Mayfield until the second half.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes
Wangwu. They just signed him. I've been saying his name all kinds of funky ways. The Jets just re-signed him. Pretty good return, man. Really good return, man. Although it hasn't been on display in these sims. Ooh, nice. And again, if you are AJ here, rooting for the Bucks, rooting for Mayfield, you definitely want to see the Jets. If they're going to move the ball, they might as well get some points on the board. You don't need Tampa Bay running clock in the second half.
to throw is Taylor.
Ooh. Just spun right into that. Probably the worst we've seen the Jets play so far. I mean, we've seen a couple of decent plays. Pass to Mitchell and a pass to Taylor, but also seen a couple of sacks. Quick throw. 28 seconds to go. Pretty much midfield.
I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk.
Yeah, to go for that first down here. Hopefully get out of bounds. I'll tell you, the other thing we've been seeing a lot of in these sims, really like no outward sense of urgency on these, you know, these late quarter drives. What do you do here? The Bucks call a timeout. So now you're going to probably get a punt. We'll leave a couple of seconds on the clock for Mayfield. We'll see if they then decide to take the knee or move the ball a little bit.
They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked.
It'll go to the 20. All right, 16 seconds left. I mean, what do you do here? I mean, it looks like they're going to run. They got number 50. They're their fullback, and they're just going to not taking a timeout, running out the clock. Got the 3-0 lead as we go to half. Now let's see if they, sometimes we get the stats here at the half. And I can double check what I've got. I've got 40 yards passing for Mayfield, none rushing.
Welcome in, everyone, to our studio.
No touchdowns, no interceptions, no fumbles.
We'll keep it brief because the score
1.6 points.
Just one field goal as we play on 3,
which is not going to be enough. 40 yards, that's what I got.
So let's find
6
out
of
if we can
6.
get one in the third quarter. Send it back
Let's
out
do
to our
that.
Broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Johnson now to return.
All right, got a long way to go. Pick up some yards. Get you a touchdown, get you in that top 8. We're always kind of rooting for our NFT holders here. Oof. Quincy Williams making a stop. Get up, Bucky.
That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball
We
is
did,
going.
you know, I'm pretty sure I turned injuries off on this. But if your QB does go down, we will restart.
He knew exactly what play
At any point, we will restart. Just not fair. Godwin gets about 8. 7? I'm going to go with 8. 3rd and 2. This is a big play here. I mean, the Jets get a stop. AJ, man, you're going to be looking, you're in trouble a little bit, I guess. He's got it. About 4 yards there. First down. Really kind of need a touchdown here, though, right?
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears
He's up over 2 fantasy points.
operating out of the gun, and he's able to find
And again, it doesn't matter whether or not your team wins or not. Although we have been excitedly following the Jets here. With 5-1 record. Another 6 yards passing. You got him up to 58. 2.32 fantasy points. But it's the fantasy points that matters. Here in season 0.
Here's 2nd and 4. Baker to throw.
It's about 7-8 yards there.
Inside the 45.
Maybe even some more.
That's catch 3
7.
just on this drop. And it gets
All right, I got him at 65 yards, 2.6 total points.
They clearly have
AJ really needs that touchdown here. They're getting closer and closer, but that clock is just winding down.
If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the
Throw it.
line.
Oh. Another thing, you know, the Jets during the season famously had 0 interceptions. We've discussed this a lot. No interceptions the entire season.
At this point, all you can do is
And
get back in the huddle
had
and
2.
hope your quarterback gives you another
Was
shot.
that Joe Burrow? I think I had 2 against Joe. 2 picks of Joe Burrow in this simulation. 6 yards. I got him up to 71. Approaching 3 points. Really, really need that that touchdown pass or run. Mayfield can scramble, get in that end zone. It's a big play right here. Kick a field goal from here, probably. Yeah, they probably could. He's got Evans open.
It's Evans. And he'll be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play.
I don't know how many yards he got there. From like the 38 to where? What did I say? He was on like the 38, right? So 38 to the 14. That's 24 yards.
It's 1st and 10.
I got him at 95 total. 3.8.
Now Mayfield.
There's a little swing pass to Irving, and that's Not good. Down to 9 yards. Is that the Jets' timeout?
First of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Up 3-0. You got 3 minutes to go. I mean, this is not a situation where you would just roll over and kick the field goal. I think you're still throwing the ball here, trying to get that insurmountable 2-score lead. There's another swing pass. There's Jermaine Johnson. Ouch. Losing yards. Losing yards is not good.
And a loss of yards on the play.
Back at the 23-yard line.
I'm putting him in at 86 yards. I think he's probably less than that. He's lost 9 yards in the last 2 pass plays.
3rd and long.
I look for Otten here or Evans.
Now Mayfield.
Evans. 18 yards.
Final timeout here, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th downs looming.
Get him in there at 104. 4.16 fantasy points. That's not enough. And yeah, they're going to kick a field goal here, but I guess what you're really looking for, kicking the field goal, having the Jets score quickly, and then Mayfield having one more chance.
And here's Chase McLaughlin. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Not looking especially good for Mayfield here, but let's see what the Jets can do. The Jets notoriously been fighters in these games. They have yet to be shut out. This will be the first time. And they have 2:39 on the clock. 70 yards to go.
Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3.
And again, we have really hardly seen Garrett Wilson involved. When in past games, when they've done well, we've seen a lot of Breece Hall. All right, he gets free. About 8 yards. Again, no sense of urgency here. You see that clock tick, 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 tick as I go back in the huddle. It's driving me absolutely insane.
There's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there. Picks up some
Take your sweet time, Tyrod Taylor. I mean, they have enough time here, right? They have enough time. Interesting toss. Mechie. Mechie's no longer with the Jetsies.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game.
You need this one. Got him. Reynolds. Oh, he dropped it. He dropped it.
To do here, and really nice connection.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Really needed that one. That would have been really helpful.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh, and that's what we've seen. That was a nice one-handed grab there by Breece Hall. That little, sometimes it goes dark. It's because it needs me to know that there's a person here, I guess. So it's like the energy saver mode. I just gotta hit the joystick and we're back to the lit screen. It's a big one. Out of bounds. That's great. I mean, 1:49 to go, 24-yard line. This could be this is a Baker Mayfield round 1 saving drive going on here. Got to get in that end zone. Taylor to Taylor. He's down to the 3. Tick, 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 tick. Someone call timeout. I'm shocked that we're now having a timeout here. Oh. You would think at this point, if you're the Bucks, you would call timeout. Understand why the Jets wouldn't take it. I mean, you got to think the Jets are going to put one in here. The way they've been playing in this series. He's going to run. He's in. Wow. The Jets take the lead. About a minute and a half to go. But that's what you needed, AJ. That's what you needed. And no blowout. I mean, the Jets have not been blown out. The Jets have hung in every game. I don't know if there's a setting. Maybe I need to look for a setting that keeps these games close. But they have just... Oh, don't get mad. That's the wrong guy to get mad at, man.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and...
I mean, it might have been good to miss that, but that would have been rare. 7 plays, 70 yards. You got a minute and 20 to go. I mean, my estimate here is that 9-7 final. That's my gut feel here. And then you're going to see Mayfield will get him into field goal range, and we'll see a late game field goal, which means, hey, if you're from the 20, right, he's a minimum of 40 yards, which probably gets him ahead of J.J. McCarthy in the standings, but really not much further than that. And we're handing the ball off. Oh, brutal, AJ. I'm sorry, man. They called timeout. I mean, look, if you can guarantee yourself what on 15 yards on a play like that. Maybe the Jets playing soft. You got the 3 timeouts. Not so bad. Had some blocking out there. A nice tackle. Throwing a lot of screens this game. I mean, they're letting that clock run. No sense of urgency. Oh, he had it. That's a typical Jets thing to happen. 3rd and 7. Obviously, 4-down territory here. And the only thing we've seen work was that one little run. Other than that, I don't get how the Jets defense is playing so well in this sim.
They send Evans in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield.
Picked off. That's a game. And that would be it for Baker Mayfield's chances. Unbelievable. That's going to be a -2. Putting Baker Mayfield at the bottom of the standings in season 0. They got a couple timeouts left, I think. But yeah, not enough. They're going to be able to take a knee and run this thing out.
3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, you lost, bud. You lost. The Jets are going to take home another victory. Again, something's wrong with this, you know? The Jets won 3 games all season in real world, in real life. This is their 7th sim, and they're now 6-1. All of them on the road, all of them against good competition.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more,
That was the
log on to
clincher right there. Another interception.
With that, we say good night.
Something that
from
Jets
Tampa.
fans haven't seen all season. Let's take a look at the statistics. We'll get the official statistics here. Baker Mayfield, 112. I had him at 107. 1 interceptions, no touchdowns. Did he get any yards rushing? No. And we always take a look at the receiving just in case. A lot of different targets out there. And yet another Jets victory here. All right, we are going to be done with this sim. I'm going to try to get one more out today. Not sure who we got next on the calendar, but we'll take a look. 2.48 fantasy points for Baker Mayfield. Bottom of the barrel in season 0. We'll be back with another one right after.